Hey folks, Eric here, the Whatever Guy, because it really is whatever with me. And do you folks want to know about Ohio becoming the 24th state to legalize recreational marijuana? You guys stick around, man, and we'll talk about that. As you guys know me, my name's Eric. I am the Whatever Guy, and I usually shoot videos a couple days a week, basically keeping you guys updated in the world Delta 8, Delta 9, Delta 10, hemp cannabis, just what's going on around. And man, congratulations to Ohio for being the 24th state to actually, legalize recreational marijuana. It's a crazy situation we live in, especially someone like me that's 51 years old. During the years of my military career, hiding, my marijuana usage, that battle that many people have traveled, my generation of people have traveled in the prohibition against marijuana. And as we move forward, it's just crazy to me now that almost half the country is legalized in recreational marijuana. More than half the country has some form of legalized marijuana in their state, as far as like medical and or recreational. And as we move forward, places like Alabama and looking at medical marijuana, even though they've got a bunch of shit going on, places like Florida that I live in now, that are possibly moving towards recreational marijuana, even though Governor DeSantis is fighting that. But having said that, man, the momentum is moving forward, man. It's just a rolling amount of momentum moving forward. And for those of you out there that are not in legal states like I am, the hemp space is a good space to be in. Obviously, we make very potent products over here, and I myself cranking up a location over in Cantonment, Florida. And right now, you can go down to 1408 West 9 Mile Road in Pensacola, Florida, and pick up some of the best THCA flower on the market, man. But having said that, man, as we move forward in this recreational marijuana, that's what everybody wants. Like, everybody wants us to move towards recreational marijuana. It just brings in, it makes it a lot easier. Let's just legalize the whole plant. I'm against rescheduling. Because as I've said many times before, the rescheduling to Schedule 3 is just going to allow these drug companies to come in here and take it over and allow them to put it into pharmacies and really market it where cannabis companies cannot do that. But having said that, we're going to click over here to an article over here about Ohio legalizing recreational marijuana, which is a really, really cool thing. Like I said, man, because someone like me that's 51 years old seeing this is a crazy situation right here. Like almost half the country is legalizing recreational marijuana, even though I don't live in one of those states. But the other half of those is got some form of medical marijuana or recreational marijuana moving forward, and that's really, really fucking cool, man. And so we're going to talk about this article right here. It says Ohio voters on Tuesday approved legalizing the cultivation and sale of recreational marijuana, paving the way for what is expected to become a multi-billion-dollar market in the Midwest. With about 53% of the votes tallied on Tuesday night, supporters of issue 2 were winning, capturing 55 to 57% of the vote versus 44.3% of the vote. Polls have been closed for nearly 2 hours when NBC News and NBC called the race over. Ohio is the 24th state to legalize adult use cannabis, in addition to Washington, D.C., after a contentious year-long process. MJ Biz Daily forecasts adult use sales could total 1.5 billion to 2 billion in the first year after the market launches, and 3.5 billion to 4 billion in the fourth year. The results in Ohio show that cannabis legalization can win anytime and anywhere. Matthew Schweik, executive director of the Marijuana Policy Project, told MJ Biz Daily. To achieve victory in a non-presidential year in a red state shows just how strong public support for legalization has become. And that's right, guys. Like, this is a non-voter issue. Like like a lot of these fucking politicians are really all over the board. I truly believe that Governor DeSantis has really screwed up his chances to even become president by going against the constituents or the mind of his voters. So this is a big move for Ohio to be able to get this done in a time when there's not people leveraging this to get votes. To achieve victory, the Washington State, DC-based cannabis advocacy group was among the largest financial backers of the Yes campaign in Ohio. Industry executives and advocates nationwide will no doubt relish the key ballot victory in the Midwest, particularly after voters in Oklahoma decisively rejected a similar legalization measure in March. However, the will of Ohio voters might be tested. Lawmakers in the state's Republican-dominated General Assembly have vowed to make changes, and they have the authority to alter or even repeal any voter-approved initiatives. Polling indicated a solid majority of Ohioans supported legalization in adult use sales leading up to Election Day. Democrats in the state led mail-in balloting by a wide margin as voters also weighed in on a constitutional amendment on abortion and reproductive rights. Ohio is the third state to legalize possession and recreational sales in 2023, following Delaware and Minnesota, which approved adult use through their legislatures. Bipartisan support for marijuana reform in Ohio provides some industry momentum heading into the new year. Vertically integrated multi-state operators such as Acreage Holdings and Cresco Labs welcome passage of adult use in Ohio and the prospects of hundreds of thousands of new local customers and out-of-state shoppers. Ohio has nearly 12 million residents, about 3/4 are older than 21, so the legislation will vastly expand access to consumers beyond the 180,000 existing medical marijuana card holders. Like this has got to be a crazy situation for those companies out there that went through the process to go through this. And now that I'm going through, with the company that I work for, going through the process in Alabama of the medical marijuana licensing and finding out that all the problems and everything that goes involved in that and all the money that you got to spend, I would imagine these medical marijuana people are not too happy about recreational marijuana. But I'm about the free market. I'm about opening it up for everybody. Let's all compete. Just give everybody a license and allow them all to move forward. Legalize the plant. It's obviously 80 years of bad information that we've gotten that has made prohibition, thrive in the United States. And obviously, now we're starting to see a shift in the way things are moving forward. And I hope, obviously, we get many, many more states in 2024 to move forward. All right, folks, whatever got signing off, and I'll talk to you guys later, man. Love you. See you.